Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone I have missed, with a statement and with my heart. Welcome to your rare encounter with me, Ayakara. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Detective Pikachu. Just gonna get the sound levels right. Somewhere around here. Alright. So. If there's no recap, I'm gonna recap the story so far. Who did this Pokemon murder? I'm not sure Pokemon did die. So what happened is, we were at a research facility and tried to find out who or what was up, what the father of Tim Goodman, our protagonist, what the trace was, what the lead was he was following, because the father of Tim Goodman had an accident and disappeared and is missing now. So in that research facility we found a lead that there was a chemical called R, and the developer of R is this guy here, this old dude, Professor or Dr. Waltz, and he retreated to an island, and he's living here now, and somehow on this island there are things happening. There was a mysterious fog, and Pokemon got wounded, wild Pokemon got wounded, and they are fleeing from the lake, and we found out that there was a Crawdaunt that was purposely put into the lake, so the Crawdaunt got territorial and chased all the wild Pokemon away. And of course the police thinks it's this Dr. Waltz and this child here, what was his name? Milo. He's adamant that it was not Dr. Waltz. And Brad, this police dude, says he will arrest Dr. Waltz if we don't find any evidence that he wasn't it. And Brad actively searches for evidence that proves that Dr. Waltz was it. Yeah, that's what happened. And my personal theory is that Luis is involved. But as you can see, these are the only 5 named characters on this island. And 2 of those are obviously the good guys and 1 is a policeman. So there isn't much to choose from. And I'm pretty sure the chief is maybe involved, but he isn't the main guy. So it's... I don't think the cops did it, even though he seems like a douche. Does not think highly of detectives. He made up his mind that Waltz is a culprit of the fog situation. Okay, so these are our latest clues. We found a wooden box at the lake, and there were big claw marks that were made by Crawdaunt, and we found a tree with the same claw marks, and this is the Crawdaunt. It was attacking the Pokemon of the lake, short-tempered, and won't let us talk to it. The Pokemon that's not originated from this island. Seems like somebody had brought it here. And now we have to find out who Okay, we have to prove Walt's innocence.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, we really need to figure out who brought Crawdont here.
Yeah. And I think the obvious first guy we have to talk to is the chief, because it was a box, and boxes generally are transported by the transport company, and he's the only. There he is. That was easy.
I wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, those are large pieces of wood.
Oh, I know. They're going to fix the bridge. But that doesn't explain why they're carrying a flag. Whoa! Watch where you're going. What's its deal?
They're just really focused on their work.
I wonder what that flag was. It looks like the flags the inhabitants of this island have in front of their houses. Maybe the chief of timber transport can tell us something about the wooden boxes. We should ask him. Yeah, I'm guessing the flags here are just like house numbers for this island, but the island is so small that they just have a few shapes. Because it's easier to remember the numbers? I don't know. It's the flag that the chief had. Huh. The luggage in front of the bridge had the same mark stuck on it. You're right. I wonder what it means. Let's go ask the chief. We can finally start fixing the bridge now. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to investigate the far shore of the lake. Huh? Oh, you mean the flags over there? Those are landmarks for timber. What do you mean? I want timber to carry the boxes to the right location. You need to lead them there, with the flag that matches the mark on the box. Now that you mention it, each flag has boxes with the same mark nearby. You only need to guide them once. From the second time onward, all you need to do is put the flag at the right place. They figured it out. Pretty smart, eh? What's on your mind, Pikachu? Could it be that the culprit used this whole flag system to have timber carry Crawdont to the lake? The timber transport? They are definitely strong enough, and besides, nobody would look twice if they were carrying a box through the town. It does make more sense than to assume Walt somehow managed to sneak the box all the way to the lake by himself. Let's check with the chief himself. About Crawdont. I'm sorry. I don't have any idea who the culprit might be. I mean, you'd think I'd notice if there was some weirdo wandering around with a big box. That figures. How could someone carry a big box without anyone noticing? You're saying that Timber could have carried the box with Crawdont in it? Do you think we are responsible or something? No, of course not. It's impossible anyway. See, Timber would never be able to take a box to the lake. There's no special mark for the lake in the first place. What? If you don't believe me, go check the bulletin board near the docks. It has a chart with all the marks we use, plus a record of all the packages we gathered. Alright, let's head to the town then. You're helping with the chief? Pretty impressive. How can you carry the logs? Bigger than yourself. Oh. You say you can handle even more? You're pretty strong, I give you that. Hey, good luck on fixing the bridge. We're counting on you. It's a bit weird that we can't ask the Timberers ourselves. Good luck on fixing the bridge.
Yes?
I'm curious how she will react when we mention Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt? Crawdaunt was wounding all those Pokemon? Who would do such a thing? Can you think of anyone who might, of anyone at all who might be responsible? No, I can't imagine anyone living on this island would do something so terrible. Come to think of it, you knew where Wards lived, didn't you? Is he a friend? Oh, not really. I just visited his place a few times for business reasons. You mean regarding construction of the resort? Yes. I wanted to see if he was willing to part with his property, which we need to continue with the plan. He definitely wasn't interested. Okay, so that gives her a motive. Oh, yeah, that definitely gives her a motive to frame walls. So flags for timber transport. Flags with different marks. In order to get a delivery from timber transport, you need to guide the timber using the flag with the same mark as one on the package.
I'm on the job.
Oh, it's you. Can't you see I'm in the middle of gathering testimony? Please don't bother me. Gathering testimony, but Amanda has nothing to do with the case. He's just flirting. Oh, Inspector Holiday introduced me to her, to Miss Amanda a while back. Speaking to her just fills me with inspiration. A very smart, observant lady. I hope this doesn't inspire him to spout out any more brilliant theories. About Crawdaunt. Waltz has to be the one who brought Crawdaunt to the lake. Maybe this is his way of getting revenge against Pokemon and society in general. You can't prove that. You shouldn't accuse him of things without any evidence. Say what you want. The truth will be revealed soon enough. Hello, Tangela. No, I didn't say. I misspoke. It was a Freudian slip. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to search the far shore of the lake. We'll find conclusive evidence there. Mark my words. A fucking slip. Yeah, if a very attractive bridge and it's consensual, who are you to judge? Is this a record that Chief was talking about? Looks like it. That shouldn't be. That should tell us more about the luggage timber delivered last week. Oh, I summoned Keldermist with the image of a very attractive bridge. So let's see. I mean, you're not wrong. There are some sexy bridges in the world. Wait. Is that how bridges are made? I don't want to think about it anymore. And this looks like their collection of records. So, a record of all the packages they've received here, right? What does it say? 2 triangle, 1 square, 3 target, and 1 circle. I wonder what that means. Those are some very different scenarios you described there. Is this an advertisement for timber transport? Let's see, it says, leave all your luggage to us, timber transport. It shows which marks are supposed to go to which houses. There are people who fuck bridges though. Okay. No, no, no. Says no. It shows which marks are supposed to go to which houses. There's a recruitment ad for timber transport. Well, there was no luggage that was sent to the lake according to the bulletin board. There wasn't even a mark for the lake at all. Maybe it wasn't timber that carried the box after all. Who knows? Let's check to make sure all those packages were delivered as scheduled anyway. Good idea. We can also see if they noticed anything when they received their packages. If you forget which mark was for which home, just check the flag in front of each house.
Why don't we check the houses with the marks? We'll see if last week's deliveries were made properly and use the collection records to make sure we don't miss a thing.
Apparently he knows Amanda. I mean, you can talk about that. I mean, if Cess is not okay with it, then don't, but yeah, the animal stuff, don't. So, triangle. I heard the fog cleared up. About last week's deliveries. I received 2 packages last week. I didn't notice anything unusual about my stuff, but... Alright, Cess. Guten Appetit. Was there something else? I remember Timber were carrying around a big wooden box that day. I wonder what was in it. What? A big wooden box? Whoops. No.
Seems like this package was delivered properly.
Okay, thanks. I didn't want to skip this dialogue. Yes, it was, let's say maybe double the size of a timber. A box that size could probably hold crawdons. Did you see where Timber delivered that box to? I saw them head in the direction of the bridge, but that's it. I'm sorry. I'm not of more help. Crawdon? Never heard of it. Is there really such Pokemon at the lake? Don't be scared. As long as you stay away from its territory, Crawdon shouldn't attack you either. What's wrong? I received 3 packages last week. A camera, a tripod, and whatnot. Oh, that's cool. I just wanted to take pictures of this island's natural splendor before the construction for the resort begins. There's some talk of building a resort here, in order to really show off its nature. Luis is the head of this project. The nature here is very unique and precious. So if a resort were to be built, I imagined we'd get a swarm of tourists. This project might make life easier for us, but we'd also be losing some important things. I'm personally against this whole resort thing. I guess not everyone is thrilled about the plan. To think that someone would bring such a dangerous Pokemon to this island. Why would they do such a thing? We know how many packages he got. Let's check the records too.
So, the number of packages delivered does match the records.
Oh, Tim.
You were gone for a while, so I was getting worried. Sorry about that, Amanda. It seems like things are getting... it seems like things are really getting exciting. Is there anything I can do to help? About Brad? Are you close to Brad? No. I only see him from time to time at crime scenes. He's so friendly and funny. Friendly? Funny? Brad is... Brad is saying that Mr. Waltz is the one who brought Crawdon to the island. Is it true? I can say for certain, but I just can't believe Waltz is the culprit for all of this. So Crawdon was the one hurting all the other Pokemon? Who brought it here? This is a square guy. Did something happen? I got one delivery last week. I'd ordered a record player, but it was busted on arrival and I couldn't use it. Oh, that's too bad. I went and asked the chief to see if he could fix it for me, but he said it would be hard. Luis was saying I'd need to order in replacement parts. Luis? Luis? She was there too? Luis was with the chief too? Oh yeah! She was helping him put the stickers on all the boxes at the dock. Luis is such a kind person. There was a Crawdon at the lake? Never heard of such a Pokemon. I guess I'd better stay away if it's that dangerous. Alright, let's check the testimony with the records we have.
Yes, this package was delivered just like it says.
Apparently she knows Brad.
So, Dr. Walls is behind all of this?
You know I can't divulge sensitive information like that. Well, hi. Still investigating, are we? It's no use. I've got this case practically closed.
Don't be so sure. There are still a lot of things to look into.
You're investigating the case too? Anything turn up?
Yes, there are quite a few things.
Oh. Well, good luck, Tim. Spritz! Spritz! Spritz!
What's wrong? Catch a cold?
Man,
Spritz!
You know what? I think it's Spritzy's scent. It's too strong. It's making you sneeze. I guess having a sensitive nose isn't always good. See you around, sneezy pants.
What's going on with you, Manetric?
The Spritzy doesn't care at all. Just keeps flying close to its nose. So, this is a circle. I guess I'm asking walls. The world is not... what did I give him the voice? I think the same as the old guy. The world is not forgiving of those who have made mistakes. It seems Brad is determined to make me the culprit. Waltz can't be the culprit. Why does nobody believe him? It's the same as the accident at PCL. The masters believed the media and paid no heed to my words. I didn't receive any packages last week. I wasn't expecting one either, since I hadn't ordered anything. Huh. Let's compare the records with the testimony we've gathered.
How many? That's not the same number that's in the records. So what do you think is going on? I'm confident we've checked all the marks. And it appears that Walls is missing one package. We really should look into
that. According to the records, there was one box that was for Waltz. But where has it gone? Maybe Crawdon came in that missing box. Who knows? Let's see what Waltz and the Chief have to say before we come to any conclusions. Yeah, basically. I think maybe what's her name? Louise moved the flag to the lake, and she was there to distract the chief, because she was also there when they made the delivery. According to the records, there was one box to be delivered to you, Dr. Waltz. You say that, but the fact remains that no box was delivered to me. Maybe the chief made a mistake. This is getting us nowhere. Maybe we should double check with the chief.
Hey, Tim! Alright, Manetric, you know what to do, don't you? Oh, no! Not my hat! You were supposed to fetch!
Oh, Louise also helped, in quotation marks, put the stickers for the stickers on the boxes, the stickers with the symbols. So, yeah, it's pretty evident. Have you finished repairing the bridge? Indeed we have. Brett was the first one to cross too. What? A missing package addressed for Mr. Waltz has gone missing? Yes, actually Waltz said he wasn't expecting a package at all. Huh. Maybe I messed up my names in my records. I wish I could check with the Timber about this. I can do that. I get the info in no time. We recorded all the luggage that came in by the boat last week in our records. Louise helped me with the sorting, so there shouldn't be any mistakes or errors. Seems it would be difficult to get Timber to carry a box without the two of them noticing. The culprit could have used some kind of trick. Let's ask them about the sorting process. Yeah, the game is a bit behind on the whole prime suspect. Oh, she helped me with. She helped me out with sticking the marks onto all the packages and boxes. Did anything strike you during the whole process? Huh. Well, now that you mention it, Louise didn't have that smell she usually has. Huh? That smell? Well, yeah. Just after we finished putting everything on the record, I noticed I'd forgotten something at my office and needed to get it. Yeah. The game is catching up with us on the mystery. So he left the storage area? Yeah, but only for a few minutes. Thing is, when I got back, Louise didn't have her usual stand anymore. It was weird. The scent that disappeared. Is it related to the case in some way? Maybe there's a different thing. Louise's scent suddenly disappeared when they were sorting the packages. Maybe there is a Zoroark, who impersonated Louise. She smells like flowers. Chief had to head back to the office because he had forgotten something when he came back. To the docks, Louise no longer had her signature scent. And I missed someone. It's Broken Bridge. It looks like we'll have to find another way. The Chief and the Timber fixed the bridge. Oh yeah, So you're done fixing the bridge. It must have been a lot of work. There are a few things we'd like to ask you. Do you have some time? Sure. There wasn't anything for walls, but the records show that there was one delivery. Whoa! Watch it with that log. No, no need to get so defensive. We're not doubting you. In that case, did you carry any kind of box or anything to the lake? Where? It says they did carry a box with a donut-like mark on it. Do they mean like a ring? I don't remember seeing a mark like that anywhere. What do you mean by donut mark? I don't see it on the mark chart. Where? Hey, calm down. I said we're not doubting you or anything. We might have better luck just going to the lake ourselves. I see. Seems like they didn't deliver anything to Ward's home after all. You took a wooden box to the lake and it had a donut mark? Oops. Do you think you could tell us anything about the donut mark? Brr. Sweet and delicious. That's a real donut. Well, the bridge is fixed now. We can head to the lake and check it out for ourselves. Okay. Donut mark. Apparently, the Timber carried a box with a donut mark to the lake. But I don't think there was a donut-shaped mark among the marks used by the Timber transport. Yeah, but if you have a circle, you can put a smaller circle sticker on the circle sticker, and then you have a donut sticker. Oh look, that's where we were before, with a palm tree with a claw mark. Hey Fletchling, what are you doing here? Helping with the investigation? Well, thanks. You poked a dirty rag that was floating in the lake, but it turned out to be a Pokemon? Maybe it's talking about Phoebus. You gave it some medicinal herbs as an apology for poking it. Come to think of it, Walt said the reason he was coming to the lake was to gather ingredients for his potions. You came chasing after Crawdaunt? Man, you don't know when to quit, do you? Huh? Are you looking for someone? Milo isn't here right now. You see, one of Milo's friends is being accused of bringing Crawdaunt here. Fever? We're worried about Milo and his friends too. I hope we can clear things up soon. Thanks. If we need someone to have a look at underwater, we'll let you know. What's that? You saw something strange just now? What is a strange thing? Oh, well, that's definitely a piece of wood. You went and found this for us? Thanks, Phoebus. A piece of wood. Yeah, this piece of wood might be useful for our investigation. Evidence. A piece of wood. And another piece of wood.
Well, look who it is. Your timing is perfect. It seems Dr. Walls is indeed the culprit.
They say there's conclusive evidence.
Evidence that we pulled out of the lake.
Is that?
Yes, it's the symbol for Dr. Wall's home. This proves beyond a doubt that he brought the Crawdaunt to the lake. And it's all I needed to see.
But why?
Tim.
Time to accept the truth, Amanda.
It's too soon to give up. Let's keep investigating.
Waltz won't be able to feign innocence once he sees this. Seems like I've won our little contest, Mr. Detective? Does this guy go out of his way to be a jerk?
Hang in there.
This doesn't look good for Mr. Waltz. But if you think he didn't do it, I'll trust you. Tim, please don't give up. All of this on this blue tab is evidence that the police collected. Why don't you have a look? This is all of the evidence we collected at the lake. You're free to look at any of it, but please don't remove anything. It just looks like a bunch of trash. It's too early to decide that, Tim. Come on, let's have a look. I haven't noticed that. I'll check again after this little game. So here's a ball? Soccer ball? Maybe someone forgot it here. It may have something to do with the case. Make a record of it for now. Soccer ball. I wonder what the plate was for. It's pretty dirty, that's for sure. Dirty plate. Why was the circle mark sticker at the lake? According to Waltz and the Timber, there never was any package for Waltz. There must be some kind of trick. I wonder what these wooden chunks are. There's some white paint on it. We'll better make note of it anyway. It looks like it's just a piece of wood, nothing special about it. Yeah. Hold on, Pikachu. Hold on, Pikachu. Let me flip it. Ah, white paint. Let's make note of that. This looks like it was some sort of box. It's busted up, but it must have been pretty big. This could have been the box Crawdon was brought in. All these scattered wood chunks and the white paint. Could this be... What are you thinking, Pikachu? Is there something about these wood pieces? Yeah, I was thinking, couldn't these wooden pieces be part of the box Crawdon was brought in? The one with the donut mark? That's right. Each one has this white paint on it, right? If we fit the pieces together, maybe it will make a donut mark. Maybe. We should give it a try. How can we make a donut mark?
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Yeah, I know.
Hey!
Dirty plate. Soccer ball. Another piece and another piece.
If we're hoping to solve this, we'll need all the clues gathered by the police. Let's go have a look. If we're hoping to solve this, we'll need all the clues gathered by the police. Let's go have a look.
I thought you just now said we have all these pieces. Oh, interesting. Look, in the background there's a flag with a donut mark. A white circle with a yellow, smaller circle in it. And I'm guessing Crawdon still doesn't want to talk to us. Okay. And what's this? What a strangely shaped rock. Looks like it was some part... was part of a statue or something.
Hang in there.
Yeah, you're right. He totally just looks at her boobs.
Hang in there.
I don't see any around here, but the boss always says it's good to flip your thinking sometimes. Flip my thinking? That's right. The police haven't found anything, even though they've searched high and low. Then maybe what you're looking for is somewhere we simply can't look. Make the donut mark.
Let's see if we can make a donut mark by fitting the wooden pieces together. I bet you we can.
Oh, I need...
I think that's right. Alright, this must be the original mark. Doesn't look like a donut, though. Listen up. I'll bet if we combine that clue with this mark, we can make a donut mark.
A donut mark.
We were right. All we had to do was place the sticker in the middle of the circle mark. And it becomes a ring. Now it makes sense. This is what the Timber were calling a donut mark all along.
We finally figured out the trick to the culprit used. Yeah. The culprit first made the box containing Crawdon to the island as a package for wars. Yeah. To be fair, that's not even correct. Two circles don't make a donut. A donut is a extruded cylinder in a ring shape. I think that's more correct. So two circles make a ring. Or yeah, an outline for a circle. Because a donut is a 3D shape, not a torus. Would be correct. And of course the chief would put a circle mark sticker on it and record it as a delivery for Waltz. That's right, but then the culprit changed the sticker to the ring mark when the chief wasn't looking. And then the timber carried it to the lake. But the lake isn't on their chart of destinations. In order to get the box delivered properly, someone needs to guide the timber using a flag with the right mark, or with a ring mark. But there wasn't any flag in the evidence the police collected. Don't worry, Trim, I'm sure the timber will show us where the flag is. It's in the background, you can see it. It's right there. Now we're back. Now it's half an hour to search for the right flag. I'm calling it now. Hey Tim, what are you trying to do, standing in front of Walt's house? I'm about to have Timber guide me to a certain place. Hopefully this will let me prove Walt's innocent, once and for all. What? In that case, I'm going with you. Looks like we're all ready. Well then, let's get going, Timber. Timber. Sticker was used to get Timber to carry the box. If only we'd seen a flag like that already. The mystery is too deep. It's too mysterious for us. Well, now it's gone. How dumb is that?
Timber, what's wrong? They say their goal is up ahead.
You mean past Crawdons?
If we search that area, I'll bet we'd find some evidence.
Wait!
Milo!
Get down, Mr. President!
Feebas! Are you alright?
What? Phoebus is evolving?
Happening?
Dun, 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 dun.
Feebas, that was amazing!
Wow, that Feebas.
Yep, Feebas evolved into Milotic.
Milotic? Oh, it's Milotic? Is that why he's called Milo? No, you just has to punch Phoebus really hard, and then it will be evolve. It's the same as Magikarp. In the anime, it just got oh no, they chucked it from a boat, and then it evolved.
Hey, Tim! No one would ever guess you were once a Feebas. You know, anyone can change. Pokemon and people. I mean, if they really want to.
So sparkly. Oh, look in the background. Yeah, and what did you do? You did nothing. Yeah, its skates are like a rainbow. I've never seen anything as beautiful. And that's coming from the creepy old dude Pikachu.
Yeah.
I couldn't have guessed that Phoebus would evolve into that Pokemon. When I was a kid, I almost drowned in the lake. The Pokemon that saved me was Milotic. Milotic. I'm glad I get to see it again. Thanks to it, we can search inside the ruins. He told us that he once nearly drowned at the lake and was saved by a certain Pokemon. So, did the Milotic from before just vanish, or did it die, or did it de-evolve and this is the same, or what happened? It is Phoebus' evolved form. Pikachu, look, the flag! And it has a ring mark on it. This must be the flag the culprit used to guide the timber.
The missing delivery. The ring-shaped mark. The only one who could have done those things in that amount of time.
A bolt of brilliance.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Could it be? A bolt of brilliance! I know the culprit.
Fletch?
The scent left on the mark must belong to that person. We need to find out for sure. Yeah. A flag with a ring mark on it. Timber followed this flag and took the wooden box to the lake. Are you really Phoebus? Well, you're definitely a lot more handsome now. Ha! Seems like your eagerness hasn't gone away though. Milo is safe and sound now, thanks to you, Milotic. Milo. You two definitely keep us on our toes, that's for sure. Hey, have you ever seen this flag? Milo? Well, could it belong to Indeed? Who could it belong to Indeed? We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You found the ring mark flag! Yes, and all that's left is to figure out whose scent is on the flag. Whose scent is the one on the one left on the flag. Who was the sentence? And for that, we need its help. Let's get moving, Tim. Yeah, whose help do we need? Who has the sensitive nose? I wonder. Is it Timber? Yeah, it's Timber again. No, it's Azumarill. Timber has a big nose. It says, seeing Milotic helped settle its nerves. It just wants to go home now. It was dragged here against its will by the culprit, right? Maybe it was just scared too. Everyone is a victim except the one who did all this. Seems like it's enamored with Milotic. Milotic. Even the tyrant of the lake can't resist the beauty of Milotic, huh? Hey, have you seen this flag before? Crawl. Doesn't know. It was captured when it was asleep and brought here against its will. Who's this guy? Still doing your own investigation? It's a very pretty Pokemon. I can't wait to tell my buddies back in Rhyme City about this. The sticker was found near the wooden box. Maybe Waltz forgot to pick it up. Why was the sticker just left lying around? I wonder. I'm guessing I could talk to all of these about Milotic. Well, let's do it. About Milotic. I never knew such a beautiful Pokemon existed. Ah, no time to get distracted. I must keep my eyes on the evidence. As you turned around to speak to me. This mark was used for Walt's home. It seems like he was the one who brought Crawdon on the island after all.
How's the investigation?
It was certainly surprising to see Milotic suddenly appear, but it certainly makes me feel peaceful looking at it. It really does. Who'd have thought Phoebus would evolve into such a beautiful Pokemon? Everyone with a Pokédex. The culprit used this flag to guide the timber. I see, but who would do such a thing? The answer will be clear clear enough once we check the scent that was left on the flag. It's this guy. This guy. Seems like it doesn't know much about Crawdon. It's a Pokemon that's never existed on this island before, so that's not surprising. Aww. I want to do more with welcome back, Seth. Manectric. The bread is in Walt's house. I hope nothing bad happens. Hey, Manectric! Can you tell us who this smell belongs to? Did you see that, Tim? Manectric sneezed. Everything clear thanks to Manectric. Tim, gather everyone involved. Oh ho!
Hey, come. Keep your wits about you.
Thank you all for coming here.
Tim, I know what you're gonna tell us. You figured out who the culprit is.
We already know who the culprit is. All evidence points to Dr. Walls.
I'll tell you what I discovered. The one who had Crawdon carried to the lake is...
Go on. Tell him, Tim.
Milo. Brad.
You, Louise, you're the culprit.
That's just a bunch of nonsense. Is this your idea of a joke? Do you have any proof?
Of course we do. Show her, Tim.
Oh, we have a confession. How did you do it, Brad? Explain. What is the proof that Louise is the culprit? The flag is the proof.
Proof? Right here is the proof.
What kind of proof is that? It's just the flag for timber transport.
Yes, that's true. The culprit used this flag and had Timber carry the box with Crawdon inside.
If that's the case, then what about this sticker? If your deductions are correct, Then the box would have a ring-shaped mark on it, am I right? Guess what? No such mark has been found.
Obviously, he's right. And you're completely wrong.
He's wrong. The sticker was a trick just to frame Dr. Walls.
A trick?
As a matter of fact, a ring-shaped sticker doesn't exist. It never has. It was created by her. She used the sticker from Dr. Wall's house and combined it with something she made.
Right on, Tim. You tell him.
I'm just now realizing it's a grown woman who came up with this plan, and it's so easy to figure out. And this is her whole plan. Her only reason for this plan is to get. I think that's coming right up, but she did prepare the sticker.
Yes, that's it.
What?
No, it's not.
She did prepare the box. Yeah.
We found this down at the lake. It's a piece of a wooden box. You can see there's a shape that's been painted on it with some white paint.
Huh? What is that shape?
Well, so when we fit the white parts together, it recreates this symbol. Now, if I put this sticker on top...
It's the ring-shaped mark!
That's right. Timber thought the mark was new, and they simply followed the flag that they saw had the same mark on it.
Could it be? Hard to comprehend. How could someone as savvy as myself fall into a trap?
And when the boxes came to the dock, you were there helping the Chief of Timber Transport, weren't you, Louise? Easy, right? Because all you had to do was change the stickers. Of course, while no one was looking.
You're right, I could have done that. But how could I possibly have had the time to guide the timber all the way to the lake?
Oh yeah, that's the easy part. The chief said while you were sticking marks on the boxes, he had to return to his office and get something that he forgot.
True, but he was only gone for a few minutes. Not nearly enough time for me to go to the lake and back.
Wrong. All you needed was a few minutes. A sufficient amount of time for you to send a signal out, right?
What are you talking about? Who would I be signaling to?
Now that's easy. There's only one possibility.
Who did she signal? Milo. No, we don't have a Milo option this time. The sticker wasn't perfectly aligned with the wood. It slipped with the camera pan when the camera panned. I haven't noted that because I was laughing too hard at the how could I have fallen into such a trap from Brad. Yeah, of course, her partner Pokemon, right?
You signaled to Spritzy.
What? Spritzy?
That's right. And here's the proof.
Oh, Mainetra. The flag makes you sneeze?
That's because Spritzy's scent has soaked into this flag, which means the culprit used Spritzy to guide the timber.
Dr. Walls is innocent? I have a headache.
So, Louise, all you had to do was signal Spritzy. There was plenty of time while the chief wasn't looking. And that means your alibi doesn't hold up.
Wait a minute. Why would she want to do something like that?
For the tourist resort she wants to build. Wasn't it? You needed to get the land for it. So you framed Dr. Walls, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. Why is that so wrong? Building that resort is my dream. I did what I had to in order for it to succeed.
How could you do that? You caused trouble for the Pokemon and Dr. Walls!
Calm down, it's all right, Milo. The only person you thought about was yourself. That's sad. You'll soon regret that.
It's over now, Louise. Come with me.
Too bad. She just got a little too carried away. Lesson learned. Walls was innocent after all. So now would be a good time to ask him about R.
Yeah, this was exactly like a Scooby-Doo episode, just without the Crawdon unmasking, and it was Louise herself. That would have been great, but yeah, it was basically the same. It was, yeah, it played out just like a Scooby-Doo episode, beat for beat.
Dr. Walls, I was wondering if you could tell Pikachu and me about R.
Oh, we didn't have
Yes,
a
of course
silly
I
chase
can.
scene.
It's the least I can do for clearing my name. You know what? Come to think about it, this makes you the second person to ask me about R.
Yeah.
I believe it was about 2 months ago. A man asked me the same thing. And you know, I recalled he had a Pikachu with him too, just like you.
No way! That must have been my father. I'm trying to find him. That's why I came to ask what you know about R.
I can tell that this means a lot. All right, I'll tell you everything I know.
Manectric sneezed when it smelled the flag. Louise! She's the true culprit behind the incident. Dr. Walls was not the culprit. Milotic, its Phoebus evolved form. Its appearance has changed, but its recklessness and care for its friends seem to be the same. I think it will be good friends with Milo.
Yes.
Ask me anything. About Carlos? Oh right, Carlos was the scientist we found in the research facility who made experiments with R and who sold R to an unknown party. And he also Carlos is the black guy in the from the research facility. I think he sold the formula for R and the ingredients for R. The Rotom guy, exactly. The one who's good with ghost Pokemon. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about this Carlos. He must have entered PCL just after I left. I see. Is there anyone else who might know about R besides you and Carlos? Yes, actually, I actually had one lab assistant. We've dropped out of touch since I left PCL, so I don't know what's become of him. Ward's former lab assistant, huh? Sounds like something we should look into. R was supposed to be a miracle drug, an all-purpose medicine for Pokemon. Originally, we were going to use a certain Pokemon cell to help create it. A certain Pokemon? Yes, the Pokemon named Mew. Its DNA is said to contain the genetic codes of all Pokemon. That kind of Pokemon really exists? But somehow, there was a mistake. The cells we actually used belonged to a Pokemon called Mewtwo. Mewtwo. A mysterious Pokemon created through the power of science. It is said to have the Berserk gene. I suspect that is why Pokemon become violent after being exposed to R. Dun dun dun, what a twist! It was actually Mewtwo! About 2 months ago, a man together with a Pikachu came to visit me. He asked me about R, but I chased him away without telling him anything. So Harry didn't know about R. Yeah, and that explains why the mysterious person who was giving Carlos orders wanted him out of the way. You know, I remembered something now. Your father said he was investigating Fine Park. Fine Park? It was an amusement park in Rhyme City. There was some sort of trouble there about a year ago. And I think it's been closed since. What do you mean, some sort of trouble? Well, I don't know the details, but I heard that Pokemon suddenly went wild during parade. Pokemon suddenly went wild? I wonder if it's got anything to do with R. I'd bet anything that it does. We should go check it out. Leaving the island now? Yes, thank you very much for your testimony. No, I should be the one saying thanks. You've inspired me to believe in people. One more time. I can tell you how grateful I am. Well, please take care, Mr. Waltz, Dr. Waltz. Well then, let's head on home. Before we do, we should go say hi to Milo. Please do. The boy sees you as a friend, and I'm sure he'll be happy you stopped by. Once we are done saying our goodbyes, let's head to the docks. We need to ride the boat to get back, unfortunately. The first director of BCL and developer of R. Dr. Waltz was not the culprit. Apparently, my dad came by 2 months ago. And the raw material for R. It causes to fly into a rage and run wild. This could be due to Mewtwo's Berserk gene. I'm guessing Milo is with Milotic. Milotic? Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh.
What? You're leaving already? But you've just solved the case. You should hang around a bit more. Sorry, but we are keeping people waiting. I hope I'll come back again with Pikachu, don't worry. That had better be a promise. Thanks for helping out with our investigation, Milo. Don't mention it. Oh, thanks for clearing Walt's name too. I hope you'll find your dad soon, Tim. You take care too, Pikachu. You got this. See you around, kid. I didn't expect Phoebus to evolve into Milotic. No kidding. It just became so majestic all of a sudden. Hopefully I'll be able to evolve into a Pokemon Ranger soon too. Yeah, do your best. I haven't seen Crawdon anywhere. Do you know where it's gone to? Oh yeah, Brad took it with him. What? Brad did? He said, since the case is solved and we found the true culprit, he'll take it back to its home. Oh, I see. That's good to hear. Well, I guess he has some redeeming qualities. So Louise is actually Mewtwo, disguised as Crawdon, and Milotic and Milo fused to become Tim's dad. This chapter is crazy. If only it would be this crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's nice that it has some nostalgia value because it's like a Scooby-Doo episode, but it could be a bit more difficult, a bit more, I guess, like Phoenix Wright. Because those games are wild. Those games are interesting. Great job, Tim. I'm glad the case has been closed finally. It's because you never gave up that Mr. Waltz is a free man, Tim. You're going to make a great detective, I just know it. Would I play Phoenix Wright games on Steam? Yeah, I guess. I could. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea. We'll see. Oh, thank you very much, Amanda. Let's head back. Oh, I have the mouse on the bottom screen. Are you sure you're done here? I can get the boat ready if you're ready to go. Should I talk to the other guys on the island, or are we done here? Because I don't know. Yeah, I play Phoenix Wright, you play Sonic Forces. So should I just not talk to the old guy, to the surfer dude, to the Azumarill and the Azumarill girl and the chief and all the Timbers again? Because I don't think they will. Yeah, I don't think that will be. Maybe I can talk to those guys here. What? You missed my big moment? A big bolt of brilliance. Well, what do you think? Pretty cool, eh? Okay, it's just Pikachu bragging. Yep, the case is closed. Next time we'll come for a vacation. You wanted to make friends with Spritzy? Yeah, me too. Have you said your goodbyes? Do you want to head home? Yes. We put Capucci Island behind us. Sorry for the broken cutscene again.
I just had that dream again. But somehow it felt different from before.
Are you okay, Pikachu? Were you having a bad dream?
Maybe he just doesn't like boats. I hope I haven't scared him.
Nah, takes more than your driving to scare me. Maybe I'm just getting old.
Why does she have a perfectly Pikachu-sized life vest for the boat? Does she have all Pokemon sizes? Do I have to suspend my disbelief for this? That's where I draw the line. now my immersion is broken. We'll continue, of course. Oh, because she has kids. And they are as small as a Pikachu. My dad was investigating Fine Park, an amusement park that was closed down. When you heard from Miss Waltz...
Let's move it, Tim!
Something.
Here. A detective's gotta be quick on his feet.
Bonk.
Oh, there you are.
Mako, Emilia, what are you doing here?
Well, we happened to be in your neighborhood, so we stopped to say hi.
We're here scouting for our next shoot. The Pokemon Carnival, of course.
We just heard about a carnival.
That's what Pablo was excited about.
Hi. Let me guess. Tim, right?
Yeah?
Oh, this is Mr. Clifford, our boss.
Nice to meet you. Roger Clifford.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
These two won't stop talking about you. They say you're a great detective.
His jingle is a bit weird. About Roger. Yeah, I hope Roger and company take a liking to Pablo's food and coffee too. She says, today is turning out to be a really busy day, with all these customers coming in. I bet Pablo really appreciates having your help in that case, Ludicolo. Oh, so you're keeping up with your dance practice, huh? I can't slack off either then. Why hello, we meet again. He even makes his desserts from scratch. I can't decide which one I want to try today. Ah, well, in that case, let the fine lady know that I recommend the cheesecake with the hi-hat blend. Yeah. Come on, tell her. The whole city is starting to get ready for it. I'm so excited. I wonder if this girl sometime in the future has a really important information for us, or if she's just there to give some fluff. Who was the voice over for Pikachu in this? Oh yeah, I wanted to check that. I haven't checked it. I don't know who this is. You have to Google it yourself.
Hey there.
Michael. He's a producer at GNN. Oh, okay. He's a producer at GNN, one of the best we have. GNN's rating have jumped up since he joined the company, and he's even managed to impress our CEO. Sounds like he's an amazing guy. Everyone around city is talking about the carnival right now. I'm so excited to be able to report on it.
What's up?
He's our boss, and I admire him quite a bit. He's always helping me out with everything. In fact, he's the one who taught me the basics of journalism and reporting. The preparation is going to be tough, but I hope our show can help people enjoy the carnival. Are you looking forward to it?
Welcome.
Somebody you know, Tim? He was saying something about doing a quick check for a photo shoot or something. He's from GNN. He said he's here to do some serving on the Pokemon Carnival. Wow! It's a dude named Kaiji Tang. I'm guessing that's a Japanese guy. This game has a Japanese voiceover I can switch to, so I'm not sure that those are the same. Oh, it's a Chinese American. Oh, sorry. Interesting. Wow, you seem to know everyone, Tim. And since you started coming here, it feels like I've been getting more and more customers too. You must bring good luck. Oh, Kaiji is the English voice actor. Oh, nice. Yeah, it sounds like a Japanese name. Oh, I'm sure that's just your imagination. Those two are new faces. Don't think they've been here before. Hope they like my little cafe. Oh, he's Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super. No, I don't think the Japanese one is also Vegeta's. That would be funny, but that's not the same. I'm sure they'll fall in love with this place. Pablo's coffee is the best there is. Yeah, I like the coffee here too. Our dance practice is going great. Say, do you want me to teach you some moves, Tim? No, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, though. Oh, come on. You should learn a dance move or two. Any detective worth its salt knows how to dance. I'm sure I've never heard that before.
Right.
Oh. I heard you apprehend the culprit at PCL with some pretty amazing detective work. I certainly wish I was there for the scoop. It was nothing so dramatic. Ha! No need to be so humble. You helped out these two quite a bit, thanks. They make a great team. Emilia is calmer and level-headed, and Mako is all about action. They balance each other out nicely. Sounds like he thinks highly of both of them. What exactly do you mean when you say you're surveying the carnival area? We actually explore the scene and decide the best way to keep pace with the parade while we film it. So you have the basic idea even before the event starts? Exactly. Preparation is very important for this kind of thing, especially this year. GNN was able to get exclusive rights to cover the carnival, so we need to do our best.
Again with that dream. Why does it reoccur? Maybe it's some memory from my past?
Maybe.
I wish I knew why.
Yeah, I talked to everyone.
Okay, we're gonna head out.
Oh, already?
Yeah, another investigation.
All right, where are you going?
To find Park.
That park was closed due to an accident.
I heard about that.
Wow, what a strange coincidence. We covered it. That accident was a big scoop.
What? You and Emilia? Seriously?
That's right. We were lucky, weren't we, Emilia?
Yeah.
Hey, this could be useful. Right, Tim?
Yeah. Emilia, do you think we could take a look at the video you shot?
I don't know. Is it okay, Mr. Clifford?
Of course it is. However, today we're actually pretty busy. How about tomorrow?
Great, thank you.
Perfect. Take care. See you tomorrow at GNN.
Yes, sir.
Well, he sure was a nice guy. Certainly a big difference from that Brad guy, if you ask me.
Get over that, Pikachu.
Anyway, the video has to wait until tomorrow, so let's check out the scene for ourselves.
Yeah, let's go.
And so we headed to Fine Park, and a cold rain started to fall. Abandoned amusement parks are so strange. I don't think they are creepy, but
It's completely abandoned.
Yeah, it
strange.
sure does. Yep. Hey, what's that?
Oh, Alakazam.
Is that a spoon? Now why in the world? Whoa! Yeesh, you scared me. Anyway, we're here to investigate an accident that happened here a while back. Know anything about that? No. Oh, you'll call some Pokemon that can tell us stuff? That's so great! You're nicer than you look, you know?
Trubbish!
There you are. They must have been hiding from us.
Well, should we interview the witnesses?
Me, Trubbish. It's a regular, run for your lives. You can't say that. You get my stream banned.
should really talk to the Pokemon in the amusement park first. Hey, Tim! Tim! Hey, Tim!
Hey Tim, you know why we're here, right? Oh, it's also Murkrow. Of course, we're here to learn about the accident that happened a year ago. Right. Apparently Pokemon suddenly went berserk during a parade. The police figured it was some kind of accident, but it seems like Harry thought there was more to it than that. My dad was originally investigating all the recent Pokemon incidents, right? Did the accident here have something to do with those incidents as well? Who knows? If we investigate the accident, we should be able to figure that out. Let's ask the Pokemon around here about what exactly happened on that day, on the day of that accident. That's definitely one form of investigation only we can do. Yeah, that's right. Fine Park. Fine Park, a theme park in Rhyme City. It is closed down after the accident that happened a year ago, where Pokemon suddenly went wild during a parade. R. A substance created using Mewtwo's cells. It boosts the strength of Pokemon and causes them to go berserk. Emilia. Assistant Director. Apparently she's on her way to prepare for reporting on the Pokemon Carnival. She seemed to know something about Fine Park accident. Director came to the neighborhood by the cafe in order to prepare for the Pokemon Carnival. Apparently she and Emilia were the ones that got the scoop of the Fine Park accident. And Roger. He's a producer. He's Emilia and Meko's boss. The two seem to really respect him. He promised to show us the video of the accident at Fine Park. Alakazam. Pokemon that was on staff at Fine Park. Ah, interesting. And Pokemon that lives. So Loudred and Alakazam were staff, and Stuffle and Trubbish just live here. Again with donuts. So as they were on staff, did they get paid? You pay Pokemon with experience points. Obviously. It looks like a sign of some kind. It fell down and has just been left like that. It's again with the donuts, so oh, look who this. Painting is all broken up. Did the accident cause this too? I don't know, but it seems possible that the Pokemon that went wild caused the damage. Aww. Oh, Smeagol is sad. Wow, you certainly look depressed. Still thinking about the accident? Do you think you can help us? Do you think you can tell us what you know? We may be able to help you out. No good. It's like it's not even noticing we are here at all. What could be troubling it so much? Yeah, I want to repair the wall so it's happy again. So it should be a very cool painting too, with a Charizard, Litten, and the whole Hoplof family. What's this? The asphalt is all peeled up. Do you think it was caused by the accident too? It looks too dangerous to get past here. Huh. I can feel my ears ringing. That's quite a voice you got. We're doing an investigation on the accident. Were you part of the parade? You say you were nearby? I think you might be... I think this might be painful to think back on, but do you think you could tell us what exactly happened? Huh? So Charizard suddenly went wild, huh? Even though up till then it looked like it was having fun? And then... and that's what caused everyone to panic and try to escape and made the whole park fall into chaos? There was something off about Charizard when it suddenly went wild. Okay, I do it next time when it says something, sorry. I'd like to speak with Charizard. Do you know where it is? Loudred! Oh, sorry if that peaked. Oh, some people took it away too? Some people took it away, huh? Oh, please apologize for your cat. Apologize your cat with some pets and some wushels and oh, it ran away. It seems like it's really cautious. We're not... we're not going to be able to talk to it like this. Yeah, I wonder if there's some way we can get it to trust us, even if it takes some time. It's like in Dragon Ball Z episode. Low! I'm charging my spirit bomb! Final flash! 2 episodes later. Low! Oh hey, you've got some trash sticking out there. One sec, I can push it back in. Don't mention it. So, I take it you live here too? Truppish. Oh, I see. You recently moved in here because you wanted to find more trash? Truppish? Yeah, you're new, so you wouldn't know about the accident, I guess. Truppish. You've heard it was horrible. Oh, some of the other Pokemon here were talking about it, huh? There's a Murkrow here. Yeah, and it looks just as grumpy as the other one. Well, let's see what it has to say. Crow! It remembers seeing the parade from the sky, but it doesn't remember much at all about it. What? Nothing at all? It seemed a bit noisy, but apparently to Murkrow it was just a usual day. What? A usual day? Murkrow! It lived in another area in those days, and it just thought of amusement parks as noisy to begin with. Huh? I guess it has a different perspective on things compared to us. Thanks for earlier. Now we can finally talk to the Pokemon that live here. Kazam. Don't hurt anyone? What do you mean? Kazam! Oh, I see. You still don't fully trust people. What? But why? Is it because of the accident? Yeah, apparently after the accident, a lot of Pokemon that used to live here were taken away somewhere. Alakazam and the other Pokemon we saw all escaped being captured so that they could keep living here. So that's where they were hiding from us. Kazam! It's saying it also wants to know the truth behind the accident. Murkrow just thought amusement parks out too noisy. Meanwhile, 3 feet away, no! That's why it's helping us. Can you tell us what happened during the parade? What was the situation? Cousin! We should ask the others. Oh, you weren't part of the parade, huh? Cousin. I see. You were part of a performance at a different theme park, so you weren't there. Cause when you got back, Charizard was already unconscious on the ground, huh? You say you might have been able to help if you'd been around. Don't overthink it. Let bygones be bygones.
Hey.
We've asked just about all the Pokemon here about the accident. It's a good time to organize what we found out. Yeah, we know what kind of accident it was now. We've been told by the Pokemon. We've been told the Pokemon suddenly went wild during the parade, but the cause of it was Charizard. That's right. Charizard was the first to go on a rampage. What could have happened to Charizard? We've seen Pokemon suddenly become violent in other incidents too, haven't we? Yes, we have. Glalie in Little Cave and Trevenant at PCL, right? Exactly. What's more, we went to the cave at PCL. We went to the cave and PCL because we were following clues left by my dad. Since we know he was also looking into Fine Park, there's probably some connection here, in other words. The cause of Charizard's sudden outrage could be something we know. What caused Charizard to go on a rampage? It was stressed out. It didn't want to be in the parade. Aww. It was given R. That's right. R may be the cause of Charizard suddenly going wild. We should ask about how Charizard was on the day of the accident. Alakazam. It was part of an event at a different theme park on the day of the accident. Louder. Apparently it was near the parade on the day of the accident and witnessed Charizard going berserk. It ran away when we tried to speak to it. It did not respond to Pikachu's questions. It came to the park recently searching for trash. It came from another place after the accident. It had seen the parade from the sky, but it says it doesn't remember anything. And Charizard, apparently it went berserk during a parade. It was taken away by people after the accident. Charizard was the Pokemon that suddenly went wild during a parade at the park.
We should really talk to the Pokemon in the amusement park first.
What? About Charizard. Do you know you could tell us what you know? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring back bad memories. I guess it's still thinking about the accident. Were you in charge of something at the park too? You were painting the wall? You mean the painting on this wall? It's all in pieces now. Was it busted up during the accident? Smirgle. What? Is it crying? It seems heartbroken that its mural is all busted up. I wonder if there's some way we can cheer it up. I hope there's a way. It's hard to tell what it was drawn on it. Right, very hard. We're not going to get much out of Smirgle like this. No kidding, hmm? Oh, I know. What about the mural? Maybe if we fix it, it'll cheer up Smirgle a bit. Oh, good idea. Seems like the fragments are still lying around. Maybe we can actually fix it up. And one whole year nobody thought about putting this mural back together.
We should really fix that mural. So why don't we head over there now?
Maybe it's Timber. Yeah, I think it's Timber.
Why don't we go ahead and fix this mural? We can gather up all the shards and fit them in.
Whoops. Detective Pikachu, professional wall builders. Hello Arbalists. House Flipper, Special Pikachu Edition. Yeah!
Yes, that's right.
And I think we have a buyer. Smirgle, have a look. We fixed up the mural for you. Smirgle! Ha! Surprised, eh? No need to thank us. We just wanted to cheer up. Seems like this worked too. This mural must mean a lot. It has everyone in it? Oh, this is a painting of Fine Park before the accident. That's why it shows Pokemon we haven't seen. Hey, can you tell us about the Pokemon in the mural? Oh, look at how friendly and how happy Litten looks. It doesn't look like it normally looks, slightly annoyed at everything. What's this Pokemon called? Smirgle! No, it's not Smirgle. Its name is Litten, apparently. It's a bit of a troublemaker, but Smirgle says it's got along well with Charizard. Litten still lives in this park and is waiting for Charizard to come back. I would die for Litten. Yeah, I can see why. That's a Pokemon, right? It has a flower growing on its head. Let's go House Flipper Pikachu. Oh, there's Skiploom. Staying here reminded them too much of when things were more lively. It made them feel lonely. They've left for somewhere else, apparently. I've never seen that Pokemon before. Smirgle. That's Hoppip. Apparently, it was blown away by the wind during the accident. What? Is it okay? Smirgle. It says it'll come back when the spring breeze starts blowing through again. It's a Hoppip, Tim. Jeez, God. But hasn't it been a year? Maybe not a full year. And of course, Charizard. That's a pretty impressive Pokemon. Is that Charizard? Smirgle, Smear. Alright, calm down a little bit. Yeah, apparently this is Charizard. Smirgle says Charizard was always with its friends, and it looked really cool when it flew through the sky. It sounds like Charizard was really popular with Pokemon here too. It must have been R that made it go wild. These flowery Pokemon are Skiploom, right? It's me. Apparently, they became really wilted and sad after the accident, and they just went off to somewhere else one day. Alright, we found out about all the Pokemon that are part of the mural. Hoppet's going to come slowly floating on an air current it can't control soon, yelling, "For the love of Arceus, help me!" No, I think it will scream, "Hoppip!" I'm betting money on it that it will scream Hoppip. Pokemon here before the park closed down. I wish we could talk to all of them. Well, it looks like we'll be able to talk to at least one Pokemon that knew Charizard well. Have you figured out which one? Litten, because Litten is still here somewhere. Charizard. Hey, we could just talk to Charizard about Charizard. It must know about Charizard. Milo. Maybe it's Timber. That's right, Litten. Litten's still around here apparently. And it was good friends with Charizard. If there's anyone who can help us, it's Litten. Yeah, let's go find it. It could be hiding somewhere. If you noted anywhere Litten could be, let me know. You know how to get my attention, right? It's the same as when you noticed one of my prompts. Find Stoutler. Oh wait. Aww. Oh, hey Tim. It looks like it's willing to talk to us. Good. Sorry to have scared you earlier. Stop. Ah, oh, I skipped a... Damn it. I skipped a... I'm glad that little misunderstanding got resolved. About Litten. Stuff. Oh, so you know, so you don't know where it is. Stuff. You hugged it once while playing and you feel like it's been avoiding you since then? Is Litten really shy or something? Stuffle does seem pretty strong. I think I'd be a bit afraid of being hugged by it too. Oh, that's sad. I want to hug Stuffle, even if it will break my spine. I see. So many of your friends have gone away. You feel lonely, huh? Everything changed here after the accident, didn't it? Do you think you can tell us about Charizard when it suddenly became wild? Stuff? It was as if it wasn't the same Charizard anymore? And even its eye color changed? What color was its eyes? They were red. Now that's testimony that get you thinking. Hugs for the stuff. You were part of the parade too, huh? What was it like? Oh, the parade was held right here, and a lot of people had come to see it, just as always. So everything was ordinary that day. Something was flashing over and over? Do you mean the flash of cameras? I can see camera flashes being startling, but if it was a normal occurrence, I don't think it'd be enough to cause a Pokemon to go wild.
Hey, Tim! Tim! Hey, Tim! Tim! This looks just like a stuffed toy.
Aww.
I guess looks can be deceiving.
Hey, has Pikachu interaction with Smeargle? Oh, doesn't seem like it. Maybe not in this search mode. Stuffy used close combat. It's super adorable. Could be. Let's see. Litten? Are you in here? Here, Litten. Oh, there it is.
Meow.
It just says meow. No need to be so defensive. We're not here to cause trouble. We just want to find out more about the accident. Meow, meow. You can't trust anyone who's with a human? That's problematic. Hey Litten, I understand if you can't trust me, but don't you want to find out why Charizard suddenly went berserk? Oh, it also just says meow in the anime. Oh, interesting. Meow. Oh. This is Tim. We're trying to find out exactly what happened on that day. We'd really appreciate it if you could tell us what you know. About Fine Park. Meow. You really like this place, huh? You had a lot of friends and got along well with the people that visited too. Meow. In routine shows, you and Charizard would show people tricks with your flames. You must have been a great team. How does something so cute evolve into something so jacked? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was a baby at some point, so maybe he was cute? Huh? No, you've got the wrong idea. Charizard didn't go berserk like that because it didn't like you anymore. Aww. Why are the Pokemon here so... Aww. I didn't realize it took the rampage that way. We need to solve this case for the sake of all the Pokemon here. Oh. Meow. Was there anything strange about Charizard? It doesn't matter whether it was before or after the parade. Anything you can remember? Meow. What? Charizard didn't remember going on a rampage? That's interesting, just like the other incidents we've come across. Meow. Were you part of the parade too? Meow. I see. You weren't part of the parade, but you did see the accident. You heard a loud noise from the main plaza, so you rushed to see what was happening. That's when you saw Charizard going on a rampage. Camera flashes, red eyes, and it didn't remember. And Stuffo, we worked out the misunderstandings and it told us about the accident. It became more cheerful once we fixed the mural. The Pokemon that was apparently went berserk. It was taken away by people after the accident. The other Pokemon of the park really seemed to like Charizard. Pokemon that was on staff. It has remained in the park in order to wait for Charizard to return. It was avoiding the rain in the donut shop. It is very attached to the park. Oh, that's even sadder. So the Litten thought the Charizard went on a rampage because it didn't like Litten anymore. And still Litten stayed here waiting for it to return. Aww. Smeagol doesn't seem to be worried, but maybe it's not unusual.
All right, flamethrower! I thought I'd try fire. Why'd I think that would work? Donuts, huh? They sure do go well with hot coffee. Wow, the rain's really coming down. Don't forget, I'm a Pikachu too, you know. Watch. Thunderbolt! Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 17. We always learn from our mistakes.
Great. It's just random, I think. The detective tips are random. I think the first one you get, or maybe the first one, I don't know, is like 30 irgendwas. 30 something, sorry.
If R was the cause, there would have been telltale signs on Charizard. Let's organize all our testimony.
I don't have enough testimony. If when I finish this game, I may somehow be able to get the amiibo thing working with the emulator, and then I can show all the Pika prompts that we missed. If in a bonus stream, maybe it isn't as interesting, or maybe I just link a playlist, YouTube playlist or something, because that's the same for everyone. But you had a fight with Charizard the day before the accident? What happened? It got angry when you tried to take some of the shiny things the guests were wearing. Sounds like more of a scolding than a fight. It's pretty comfortable since there are no people trying to chase away, huh? You don't understand why all the other Pokemon look so depressed. Well, I mean, people shun them and they lost a bunch of friends. It means more space for everyone? No sympathy, eh? No sympathy, eh? I guess different Pokemon have different perspectives. Yeah, this is on an emulator. The only problem with the emulated version is that the pre-rendered cutscenes play at a wrong speed. The problem is the sound emulation. So they have a more accurate sound emulation where the sequences play in the right speed. Oh, okay, it's the same for Monster Hunter. Yeah, and they slowly backport the slower, more accurate emulation parts into the fast sound emulation. So I'm guessing sometime this year maybe it will be on a on a good level where they fix that problem. I'm guessing, but because the development is really fast. And if you have a really good PC with overpowered PC, you can run it with the accurate sound emulation and just use mono, because then it just has to accurately calculate one channel and it will play at maybe 30 FPS. But it would be possible. So for 30 FPS games, you could just run it on the accurate sound emulation. Apparently, Charizard was pretty excited to be the main Pokemon for the parade. It was always dependable and all the people trusted it too. But then it went berserk. There's definitely something not right about this whole thing. It was excited. Oh, you were helping out with the park announcements? It certainly has a voice it carries. Loudred. Oh, you always put your heart into your shouts, huh? You want to be like it. Who's it? Who's this it you mentioned? It says there's a Loudred on cannon duty near the Ferris wheel. Cannon duty? Yes, that's what it's saying. It says it dreams of being giving that duty someday, too. Not sure what it means though. Loudred's cannon duty. You don't know about the accident, but you've heard its name mentioned. They say it was a really caring Pokemon. Right. So they are saying things like they miss it and or how they don't understand why it did such a thing. Seems like Charizard was pretty popular. Okay, I think that may be the thing we need, the evidence we need. It said hi to Charizard just before the parade, but Charizard seemed the same as always. Which means something must have happened during the parade. Was the mural there damaged during the accident too? I see, that's too bad. It says that a lot of Pokemon came running here from the entrance area and the mural got broken in all the confusion and chaos. In all the chaos? What were the Pokemon like? It says they looked scared and didn't seem to know what was going on. Oh, that must have been terrible, but it doesn't sound like the way Charizard behaved. Maybe Charizard was the only one affected by R. Did you work on anything else besides painting the mural? Smurgle. You would draw designs for people with your tail? And you were super popular? Wow, thanks, you sound like you were a star. Apparently Charizard was very caring. The life of a starving artist. Charizard was excited about having been chosen to be the star of the parade. And cannon duty. Can you tell us what you know? Charizard was normally full of energy and vigor, but after it went wild, it seemed limp and completely drained. Maybe it wore itself out or something. While that may have been the case, what would have caused it to push itself to that point? There's something odd about the whole thing. Okay, the exhaustion part is another symptom for R. What are those? Wait, why are you putting loot emojis? Apparently, Alakazam used its moves during its shows to impress the audience. Now that you mention it, it was floating upside down just now, too. It says... It says it can use psychic powers. It must have been pretty amazing. It must have been a pretty amazing show.
Hey, Tim! Tim! Hey, Tim! Tim!
We've gathered some information. Open up your case notes and let's think about it. Okay, now we have everything.
If R was the cause, there would have been telltale signs on Charizard. Let's organize all our testimony.
Okay, now we know the exhaustion, temporary amnesia, and red eyes.
Do you think that's right? That's it. Those are the same traits as the other Pokemon that became aggressive because of R. Which indicates that Charizard was also under the influence of R.
So R was involved after all. Yeah, and my dad must have figured that out too. That's why he came here. Kazam! What do you want, Alakazam? Alakazam! Have you figured out what caused the accident? Yeah, Charizard wasn't acting of its own will. Someone forced him to run amok. What's Alakazam saying? I hope it doesn't start disliking humans or anything. You suspected as much? The other visitor was probably here to investigate that as well? The other visitor? Does it mean... Yeah, probably Harry. Apparently a man with a Pikachu came here a few months back. Let's see if we can find out more. It says it saw a man with a Pikachu a few months back. Okay. So I'm guessing Murkrow may have... Or Trubbish. Trubbish may have seen Harry. What? You saw me with someone else? Tell me about it. Trubbish. You saw us give something to Baneri. Oh, there's a Baneri somewhere here around. Baneri is a Pokemon, right? I wonder if it still lives in the park. Drop. Oh, it's at the Ferris wheel in the back. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go, Tim. How do you like living here? Every day is a treasure hunt. What do you mean? Oh, I see. You're hunting for the trash around here. It doesn't look like there's anything left. But I guess if you know where to look. Yeah, let's visit Baneri. And maybe then we can... and maybe then we can finish the stream.
Baneri should be up ahead somewhere.
Yeah, but the rain is really starting to come down.
I hope it doesn't get any worse.
You spoke too soon. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
What are these gashes from? I know Charizard went on a rampage in the main square. But why are there marks here?
It is a safety hazard. That's why there was the barrier in front of it. I don't think Tim is supposed to be here, or even is allowed to be here, even if he is a detective. And I'm guessing maybe there would be a Pokemon here that would what's the English word for Blitzableiter. Lightning Rod. That will act as a lightning rod. That is a Pokemon ability. There is a Pokemon ability called Lightning Rod. So just put I don't know, put something up there. Hey, I think this guy would have Lightning Rod. I'm not 100% sure, but... but he seems excited. It certainly seems distressed. I wonder what happened. Hilly-hilly-sk! What? Banera's in trouble? It's trapped on the Ferris wheel? Oh no! Yeah. Bun. Look! It got stuck up there. This isn't good. We need to help it. Why? Not Baneri! Why did it go up this rusty old Ferris wheel anyway? To watch the city? Oh, I see. Ever since Charizard was taken away, you've moved the Ferris wheel every day for Baneri. What's Baneri looking for though? Could it be... Yeah, I guess it's waiting for Charizard to come back. Okay, I'm skipping this dialogue to help the poor... Is this the control room for the Ferris wheel? Sure, seems like it. Something might be broken in here too. Let's check. We need to get Baneri to safety. We need to get it open first. Oh, Joltik. I wonder what those were. They ran away too fast for me to take a good look. Oh, they were Pokemon called Joltik. Huh? Tim, look at this. The wires for this machine are all cut up. You're right. Is this what caused the Ferris wheel to break down? That would make the most sense. The Joltik that just bolted all had something in their mouths. I bet those were parts of the machine. If we can get them back, we may be able to connect the wires again. Right, let's go after the Joltik then. Look, Pikachu! Ah, so it's chewing on a piece of wire. Joltik, we need you to give us back that thing you're gnawing on. Joltik, tschum und weg. Run away. Yes, they are adorable, but they sabotaged the Ferris wheel. Sheesh, what a troublesome bunch. Let's check the area. One ran here. Oh, here's the other Loudred. Oh, you came over this way too, huh? Loud? Oh, you're a different Loudred from the one in the main plaza. You're just as loud anyway. You say you're even louder? And you're on cannon duty? Oh, you're firing off the cannon. I never thought something like that was ever possible. Where's Joltik? Do you know where they went? Load! Yeah, they have some parts we need to save Baneri. You saw one around here? Great, we'll have a look. Thanks for the info. We need to find it before it escapes to the main plaza.
I'm confident that I can do it now. Thunder!
It worked. Oh look, there's a Joltik inside. Good eye, Tim. Hey Joltik. Could you come out here for a sec? What do you mean my voice is too quiet? You'll show me an example? Wait, what are you trying to... Jolt! So Joltik came flying out? Wow, I didn't know voices could have that much force. Yeah, sorry to surprise you, but we really needed to talk to you. Can you give us that part back? We needed to rescue Baneri. George? Yeah, that's the one. Thanks a lot. Wire part 2. What's the other Joltik? It says one of them ran down below. We better get to find it. We better go find it. At first, it apparently thought this was a great place with lots of electricity to absorb. Once the park closed down, it finally could absorb electricity without being chased away. But now there's less electricity coming here, so it's disappointed about that. I guess this Ferris wheel is the only thing that has any power coming to it. There's one. Hey, can you give us back that thing in your mouth? We need it to rescue Baneri. Oh cool, thanks. You say you accidentally chewed it off because it tasted so good? Be careful in the future, alright? Part 1. About food. About the other. It says one of its buddies ran to the other side. Huh? You say it's a weird one? Maybe it's hiding in an unusual place then. Let's take a look. What's the helmet doing here? I guess someone must have left it behind. It looks too new for that. Maybe one of the Pokemon here found it and brought it over. Huh. Helmet. It's an electric panel. This must be how electricity is sent to the Ferris wheel. Looks like it'll work just fine. Somehow I didn't expect Joltik to be this small. I thought they would be a little bit bigger. Oh, there it is. Huh? Seems like it's gotten itself tangled up in the wiring and it can't move. Hold still a sec. I'll get you out of there. Hey, no problem. Just stay out of trouble from now on. Part 4. About the other ones. Your buddy probably ran somewhere it won't get rained on. It could be underneath something then. Okay. Oh, meals are usually pretty skimpy, so the lightning strike was great. I swear, Baneri is trapped. But all you're thinking about is food. Yeah, seems like Helios has its work cut out for it. Okay, so it is somewhere here, and maybe the Joltik is just under the helmet? No. I mean, this one is under the...
What's wrong? How come you're looking at me like that? Get off of me, Joltik! You're not getting any electricity out of me!
Hey, when did you get there? Get off me! You have a part of the electricity board, don't you? Can we have it? Jolt. Safe! Look who's talking! We can't move the Ferris wheel without the part you have. Oh, it gave it to us. Seems like they don't mean any harm. We got all 4 parts. Hopefully connecting them will let us move the Ferris wheel. Yeah, let's give it a try. To the control room.
Hey, Tim!
Yeah, I know. We got all the parts. Let's get fixing things. Pokemon that was on staff at Fine Park. it is worried about the Baneri that has gotten stuck up the Ferris wheel. And Joltik, they ran off with the wire parts of the Ferris wheel. We were able to get back all the parts. And these are just the 4 parts. Okay. And okay. Yeah, I know. It's annoying when he does it when you are doing something else.
Now, let's connect the wire so that Heliolisk can send a current to the Ferris wheel.
Okay. So... And... Wait. No, that's...
Yes! So
A ringtone, yeah.
wheel. Now, let's go rescue Baneri. Heliolisk, we're counting on you.
Helia! Helia! It's moving.
All right, it worked.
Yeah. Oh no. Why did it stop?
It looks like it's completely fried.
What should we do, Pikachu? Baneri's still...
We gotta figure out how to get up there.
We could use the cannon. And Loudred. All we need is some kind of ammo. A bolt of brilliance!
Huh? What do you think you're doing? That's what I want. You have a good idea?
Yes. Hear me out.
Shoots Pikachu out of the cannon.
Seriously? Shooting me out of a cannon is what you call a brilliant idea?
You look good.
That's not the point! How in the world I let him talk me into this? Alright, are you ready? Tim, adjust the angle. Loudred, shout as loud as you can at my signal. Loud! Up, a little farther. No, too far. Yes, yes, that's good. No! You've gotta be kidding me.
Pikachu!
Yeah, I'm safe. Don't worry. Well, that was fun. Baneri, are you alright?
Fluffy and Floofy.
Good. Now, climb onto my back. Hold on tightly. Yo, Tim, here we go. You, just get ready to catch. Good catch. I knew I could count on you, Tim. Only that much.
I think Baneri wasn't worried at all.
It's a locket.
Hey, that's my mom!
Your mother? Then this must be you.
Yeah, that was taken when I was a kid. But why did Baneri have this?
Bunny?
Your mom is Baneri. So, my mom is Baneri and my dad is Milo and Milotic fused together. What a weird family. Yes, Ryan Reynolds should do a let's play of this. I agree. That would be funny. I don't know if I could, if I should Mewtwo in a tutu. I don't know if I should stop here or if I should clean up the dialogue options. But I guess you're still active, so I'm gonna talk to everyone here about stuff I didn't... Well, I even missed some dialogue, it seems, because I didn't ask everyone about the park. Have you calmed down? Have you calmed down a bit now? It must have been a rough day for you. Hopefully, Joltik will cause less trouble from now on. I'm glad it's safe too. You were really worried about it after all. Thanks for helping us earlier. It was a risky idea, but I'm glad it worked. Oh yeah. I mean, I thought I was done for, but that's totally fine. Yeah, I'm actually safe and sound. Doing better than I am actually. What? You're willing to launch Baniri up to one of the gondolas if the Ferris wheel's broken down? How will she get down then? You haven't seen anyone like that, but if you do, you let me know. Thanks. I bet with your voice I could actually hear you in the town I live in. Don't worry, Baniri wasn't hurt or anything. From now on, be careful what you absorb, power from, even if you're hungry, okay? George. What? You'll absorb it directly from Heliosk? I swear. You're glad it's safe? Do you know you were part of the cause, right? Ah, give it a break, Pikachu. Seems like it really was worried about Baniri. That's a running joke now. No! Every time we see a Loudred. What? Looking for people is a waste of time? They all look the same? Well, I guess to you they do. That's humanist or something. Yeah, I already talked to him. Yeah, Banero is safe and sound. We're on our way home too. A guy who came with me a little while back. Do you remember anything? You've never watched such a self-important Pikachu before? Seems like I've changed quite a bit. What a troublemaker, you want to talk. There, Pikachu. Seems like it also feels bad for what happened. Okay, let's finish it up. Don't mention it. More importantly, we need to ask you a few things. Yeah, why did you have my dad's locket with you, Baniri? So how did you come across this? Fun. Oh. The person who was with Pikachu gave it to you, huh? No doubt about it then. This is Harry's locket. Fun? Oh, Harry's this guy's dad. He's gone missing, so we are trying to find him. Fun. Ah, you've got a good eye. I'm the Pikachu he was with. Oh, I should take the locket? Thanks. I'll be sure Harry gets it back. Is there anything you remember? Fun. So, me and Harry came here a little while ago and I asked you about the accident then? But then we were attacked by another person who was with a Skorupi. Another person with a Skorupi? So then what did you do? Fun. I fought the Skorupi while Harry made sure Baneri got away, apparently. I see, so Harry gave Baneri the locket before helping her escape, to keep it until either Harry or I come back to get it. And then Harry and I headed back towards the main plaza, and that was the last day she saw of either of us, until today. Okay, interesting. If that's discrimination, then saying that every kangaroo looks the same would also be bad. Yeah, I would argue that's right, because kangaroos do look different. And I think if you see more kangaroos every day, you would also recognize the differences. What was the person like? It doesn't seem like it knows much. Apparently this person left the area to chase after me and Harry, and that was that. Heh, you're worried about Harry now. I appreciate the thought, but don't worry. He's got to be fine, no matter who was after him. He's Tim's dad after all. Yeah, it's just as you think. Charizard is innocent. He was forced into a rage by a chemical. Don't worry, we'll solve this case, and Charizard will come back safe and sound.
We have a lot of new info. I'd call this a worthwhile trip.
So my dad came here to investigate the case after all. Yeah. Yeah, and it was attacked by someone who was with his Skorupi. That must have been when he had his accident. He was trying to escape by car, but got cornered and drove off a cliff. Exactly. Whoever did this is going to pay. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this whole R business and catch the culprit. I know the two of us can do it. We should head home for today though. Let's get back to the car. It gave us my dad's locket. Apparently a person with a Skorupi attacked my dad and Pikachu while they were investigating the theme park. It's a picture of our family in it. Apparently dad gave it to Baneri. Huh. What a strange action to do. What a strange thing to do. To give a random Pokemon a locket. And one last time. Thanks. Purr, and shit to the bone. Maybe we should head back. Uh-oh.
It seems Pikachu has indeed lost his memory. But he nonetheless appears to be keeping his promise to me.
Okay. We visited Mr. Baker's detective agency to report on results of an investigation. Maybe Mr. Baker has gotten in touch with him and Inspector Holiday.
Well, one thing we know for sure is the locket belongs to Harry.
So Harry must have been investigating the accident at Fine Park.
Yeah. Maybe my dad saw a connection between the accident and these Pokemon cases.
The accident happened over a year ago. Do we know if R was in use back then, Holiday?
I suppose it could have been. So maybe the Pokemon went berserk?
Because someone gave them R?
Could that really be a possibility?
We'll check it out tomorrow. We're going to GNN to see the footage.
All right. I'll look into the case again, once I get back to the station.
Great, thank you.
You'll have to be very careful, Tim. Fine Park is very close to where Harry had his accident, remember?
I will, sir.
We'll be sure to watch our backs. And hopefully that video will shed some light on who's responsible.
Alright. I think that's enough for today. We found out a whole lot for the overarching plot. We solved the case of the lake. And next time we will visit a news network. And I think next time will also be when the movie is already out. I think pre-streamings will be coming later somewhere. Anyway, I hope you have I hope you have a very nice evening, a very pleasant start in the next week, and thank you very much for watching. I hope I see you next time. Bye and low!